This is State Farm agent Jason Hardy coming to you today with the El Dorado Wildcats. Jason Hardy, State Farm Player of the Week. Today we're talking with Jackson Pagan, senior wide receiver and long snapper for the Wildcats. Congratulations, Jackson. Tell me, my first question always, how does that feel for your coaches to honor you, recognize you as Player of the Week?
It feels good. All the work that I put in, the past couple weeks, it went my way this week, so it feels good.
Absolutely. It went your way. It went the team's way. Good win against the Jonesboro team. Setting you up pretty good for, I think, again, need a strong finish against Sheridan, but sets you up pretty good for a playoff run to get started. I know Coach is probably going to tell me not to be looking ahead. Don't be doing that, but it's a good win. You had 7 catches, 101 yards. That's great production. So talk to me a little bit about what was working for you. What did you find working against that Jonesboro defense that allowed you to break open and get triple digits?
Well, this week we put in a play. It worked great against their defensive scheme. We just put it in this is the first time we put it in, and it felt like we could run that play all night, and it was just open every time. It felt like they couldn't really do anything against it. And it kept on working, and I kept on getting the ball. So
that's great, man. So when you got that kind of confidence, when you hear that play called, what's going through your mind?
Well, I'm first looking at the middle linebacker to fly out, so the middle of the field will be open because he's running with the running back all night. So that's really what's going through my mind. And then I trust my H-back, Paxton, to get on the safety and block him to open up a lane. As soon as I catch the ball, I can turn upfield and go.
Yeah, man, that's great, man. And I love that you're giving credit to your teammates. You had a running back that has obviously been good enough to deserve a spy on the defense. So they've got a spy on him that's occupying that guy, and then you got another teammate that you know is going to be blocking for you. So you're trusting your teammates, and that's fantastic. I love to hear that. Talk to me also. You're also the team long snapper. I didn't know that. We were talking about it just a minute ago. Nobody ever knows who the long snapper is until you mess up. Talk to me a little bit about kind of the pressure that comes with that.
Well, yeah, it can be a good bit of pressure, but, I've been doing it since summer. So just a ton of practice and just trying to get it to there. And then also once you snap it, you got to run down there and try to at least contain the guy until your other guys can get down there.
Yeah. And
that it can come with some pressure, but if you do it enough, it'll catch on. You'll catch on to it.
There you go. Muscle memory, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, Coach, let me ask you a couple questions about your senior receiver here. Jackson's been productive for you. Talk to me a little bit about what you've seen out of him.
Yeah, the thing, he usually plays outside receiver. Christian Williams went down with the ankle injury a couple weeks ago, so he's a coach. I know inside receiver position too. So, when you got a guy can learn multiple positions and perform each one of them well, that just makes him that much more valuable. And we moved him into inside receiver this week, and like he said, our coaches saw some things that we thought we could take advantage of, and we was able to do that. But like I said, the consistency, catches the ball well. He's not the fastest guy, not the biggest guy, but he catches the ball well. He knows he knows where he's going to be open against certain coverages and how to get there. So that's huge. And then like I said, throw the long snapper on there, which is a huge, punt is the worst special teams there is because you got to snap it. The punter's got to catch it. You have to block, and then you have to go down and tackle. So a lot of things can go wrong on the punt team. But he's done a really good job this summer on that. Or this season, and then just being the leader and come to practice every day with a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm is just what you need from your leadership.
All right, love to hear that. Jackson, talk to me a little bit about that leadership that you just heard Coach talking about and what that means to you. And is that something that you do intentionally? That you take that leadership role intentionally, or is it just something that's just kind of happened?
Yes, sir. I try to come to practice every day by leading with example and trying to just show others how they need to be or practicing. If they're not, like the younger guys, they don't come in or they come in and they're looking for leadership. So if you come in every day and you have a lot of energy and practice with a lot of intensity, then they'll catch on to that and lead you somewhere good, deeper into the playoffs or anything like that.
Okay. All right. I love to hear that you just come in and lead by example. And I liked what you said there, that the younger guys come in looking for leadership, and they can find it in different ways, but if you provide it through energy and intensity, it shows them the right things. I love how you've recognized that and are able to talk about that. So let's talk about, again, not looking too far ahead. Let's talk about getting ready for Sheridan. What does this week look like? And this is final regular season game, right? Isn't that correct? Yeah, final regular season game. Your senior year, what does that bring with it for you?
Well, yeah, we're always looking at the next game as the most important game of the year. So Sheridan it's another game. We're trying to obviously come out victorious, and the more we watch film, the more we see what we need to do, and just maybe add more things this week to just like we did last week, and just run all over their defense, hopefully.
All right, so nothing new, nothing special, just another week getting ready to go.
Yes, sir.
All right, Coach Hill, let me ask you a question real quick. This is, again, last regular season game. You've got a bunch of seniors that this is their last regular season football game. Obviously, you've got some more games ahead of you, but what does that mean for you as their coach to have them ready for this last regular season game?
Well, with that many seniors and those guys that have played a lot of football the last 2 years, they're going to get themselves ready. They understand what's at stake. They understand, just from a pride standpoint, they understand that we have a huge challenge defensively, slowing Sheridan down. They average over 40 points a game. There's no doubt in my mind that they're going to get them ready. And Jackson mentioned earlier a while ago about leading, about young guys looking for leadership. And I tell our seniors all the time, you're leading one way or another. You're leading to support the vision or support division. And these guys have really done a good job. Little rough spots early in the season, but that's expected. We're dealing with 17, 18-year-old kids. But man, the last few weeks we have had really good practices. We don't have anybody miss. I did attendance the other day. We're 99% attendance for the whole week, and not many places can say that. And that just shows the commitment of our players, but it also shows the commitment of our parents to make sure their kids are getting to practice. So there's no doubt in my mind our seniors are going to be ready to play, and they're going to lead everybody else and get them focused, ready to play our best ball game Friday night.
All right, sounds good. So Jackson, one last question: when you're not playing football, tell me something that you like to do. What's Jackson Pagan doing off the football field?
Well, I do go. I'll go up to Hampton a lot. I'll ride horses and stuff like that. Or
okay, all right.
Play the game with my friends. Anything, getting out with my friends or anything. Just I like to communicate, and I value my friends very closely. So, and all of them are on the team except for maybe one. But
okay.
So I really value them being super close friends and everything.
All right, I like to hear that. So, congratulations again, Jackson Pagan, for being named the Jason Hardy State Farm Player of the Week. Coach Jackson, thanks for being here. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.